Hi everyone, this is Gleb, and today I want to show how I plan what I'm about to work on in the next couple of days or a week or 2 weeks, whatever my sprint is, using merge sort algorithm. So here's a project, Cypress React unit test. I'm using ZenHub, but you can use any software that allows you to manage tasks. So in this case, the Cypress React unit test is just part of several projects. So I have several repos connected to component testing projects. As you can see, Cypress React unit test is just one of the four. There is Angular, Svelte, unit. So here's how we start. I see a lot of new issues across 4 repos. I have a bunch of issues in my icebox, which are issues that I didn't get to before. My backlog, this is where my sprint will be, is empty. So here's the first thing I do. I actually look at each repo separately. Let's see, let's not look at anything and just look at view unit test. As you can see, there are a bunch of issues that are open, but not everything is relevant. Some of them are old. So the first thing I want to do is I want to sort by news. Because users submitted an issue 2 days ago, and I really want to prioritize it. So I'll put it into the backlog. Everything else doesn't seem that important. Some dependency updates, so let's forget it. Now we're done with one repo. Let's go to Svelte. Rollup. This is nice to have. So I'll put it into Icebox. I'll put this into Icebox. More examples. I think this is it. I only want to work on these 2 issues for this particular repository. Okay, Angular. Angular had a big one. Definitely this one. Outside PR allows us to do, actually enables Cypress Angular unit test. So definitely this goes into the backlog, nothing else. And finally, inside this repository, I have a couple of things that I want to do. So for example, I want to add full example, but for that I want to use Percy version 2. So those 2 issues. Then I want to look at my icebox, anything from previous sprint that I really want to solve. Nothing that I want to work on right now. Anything from new issues? Probably not. So let's just work on those 2. And now the merge part. We're going to enable all repositories. And now we see 4 issues in the backlog. Well, I already assigned Jessica, so she can work on this particular issue. For myself, I will assign this because only I can release from this repository. And then I can assign those 2 layers to myself. But the important thing is like which ones do we want to do in priority. So probably, oh, did not mean to close it. Probably those 2 are most important and everything else is less important. So if I collapse it, first issue, the next issue, and then those 2. So this is how I plan my backlog for next week.